Hello, everyone. Can everyone hear me all right? Is the sound okay tonight? Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Linda. Hi, Eric. Hi, Big Square. Cactus is in the house. All three is there. Gabriella's going to be joining us here soon. Thank you guys for the birthday wishes. Kind of this I was going to do this the other day, and there was things that came up, so I postponed it till tonight. Um, Ironically, which is my birthday night, but let me go with how I normally start. And like I said, Gabriella's going to be coming over, so I normally start with the weather. For my birthday, we're having shitty rain, 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 rain. Linda, I think you sent it up from Florida. That shitty weather, I don't like it. You can take it back. To be honest with you, take it back because it's hard when we take the dogs out because they go out and they bring mud in the house. Well, I get a bucket and I wipe off their paws and everything and that down into the room that I'm going to make in my art room, and then we bring them up. But still, it's a mess. It's a mess. I don't like that. Guys, I do want to apologize for the other night too, because B Squared, I think you, Cactus, you might have. I know Linda, you were waiting and I didn't come on. Some of you said you didn't even get a notice. I don't know why YouTube does that. Why I actually put on their schedule and it should show up when I'm going to be on, and it doesn't. So but tonight, let me see the temperature today. It's raining right now yet, and it's shitty. We did hit in the 70s today, which was nice. The temperature itself was nice, but the rain stinks. Right now, they said it's 46 degrees, but it feels like 52. I think that's wrong. No, I'm sorry. It's 55 degrees, but it feels like 52, and we are supposed to get a low of 46 today. So, um, that's the weather for today. We are supposed to have some rain tomorrow, and we're supposed to have some rain on Tuesday. So that doesn't look good for Tom for work because he's a cement truck driver, and you can't lay cement if it's raining unless it's an inside job. So let's see. As you see, we don't have our light off there in the kitchen, which when Gabriella comes over, I'll have her do it. But um, if you saw my title tonight, it says they did what? It kind of was a little bit of a clickbait. I'm sorry about that, but you'll see there's a reason for it. Um, I'm going to talk about a couple things. Plus, I did bring two of my dolls down, so I'm going to show you those dolls that the girls think are so creepy. They said about the eyes, so you will be seeing those. We're just going to kind of shoot the bull today, but as soon as Gabriella comes over, I will tell you the gist of what this whole thing is about. And then come next week, we'll get back on our regular schedule. A lot of us been feeling a little under the weather. We had stomach issues. Um, the skidamarinkies is going around, the stomach problems, and running to the bathroom constantly. So hopefully that's passed. I did get a new webcam. I didn't put it on yet for my computer here, so maybe I can have a clear, sharper picture. I am trying to do a live, or not trying, thinking of doing a live on the Haunted Mama 59 TikTok, which has taken off pretty well, I must say. Just on things I'm posting, I haven't done really any lives. But I'm comfortable on this format right now. TikTok's a little harsher, and me with my self-esteem, I have this fear that I'm going to go on and people are going to make fun of me. So I got to psych myself up to get over that. So let me see what I'm missing. Cactus, Kiwi, Eric, B Squared, all my favorite people here. Um, Cactus, we are feeling better. We're still not completely up to par. The good thing is the dogs are better now. They've got over their stomach problems, and they're pretty much almost completely back on their regular schedule. Um, we were supposed to do an investigation yesterday. It got canceled. I wasn't, there was a lot of things going on. But here, the kids all came over yesterday. We all had a family dinner. They made it real nice for me yesterday for my birthday today. So Abby made me some cream cheese filled strawberries, and Chase is making me pasta salad. And we had Chinese for dinner today. Me and Tom had got Chinese, and Abby and Chase delivered it for us. So it was a pretty nice day. Another day older, another day. I like to say to everybody that I'm doing well, but I still have those, I guess, skeletons, or what can I say, scars, however you want to list it, of things that has happened, because it still just floors me that things could have went in a better direction if people were just honest and gave explanations that wasn't bullshit, or no explanation at all. So but I'm there. I'm not gonna like that. As you guys have seen, I'm not letting it bring me down, because that's not me. But I'm going to keep on my pace, what I've been doing here. It looks kind of weird back there, doesn't it, without that projector thing going back there? So, but I'm hoping. I was hoping to be down in my art room this year to shoot down there, but I don't know. It might be not ready until spring, because we still got a shitload of boxes and stuff down there, and just a lot of work, and I can't do it all by myself. The kids all have their own lives, so I can't keep on burdening them and say, help me, help me, help me. So, yeah, it scars, Eric. I would say that way, because I wouldn't say skeletons, because skeletons would be something I have. And I've said it before, when I put my head down on the pillow at night, I have a clear conscience. And if there's any spies that come in here, if you think, hey, she's talking shit, and ask me, and I'll tell you if I said anything. That's just who I am. I don't have nothing to hide. If I said something about you and you say, did you say this? If I said it, I'll say, yeah, and I'll tell you why I said it. If I didn't say it, I'll say, I don't know where you got that shit from, but it wasn't from this mouth. So, but the reason why I'm on tonight, because Gabrielle, I don't know what she's doing, because she said she'd be over shortly, but let me take a drink. The reason why I wanted to come on tonight is because of you. From this whole course of time here, from when I started my channels as a spin-off of Lurking Spirits, all of you have joined here with me, and you have been, and I don't want to get emotional and break down and cry, but you guys have all been the most amazing, incredible, wonderful fan base that I could have ever imagined having on my show. The support that you give me, the love that you give me, coming on faithfully every time you see I'm on, like, with my self-esteem and all the things that's going on, I can't tell you how much that means to me. A few months back, my good friend Linda sent us, when we were doing the snack thing, which we had to stop because we just couldn't afford it. We love you too, Cactus. And everybody, I love all of you guys so much. Linda had sent some snacks for us to try, and an amazing, amazing, amazing person that has come into my life. There's not a day that doesn't go by that we don't talk to each other. B Squared has been amazing. You've been coming on faithfully, and Cactus, you just recently blew my mind away, and that's between what has happened the last couple months and the support and love that you have shown. I wanted to show and tell the world how great you guys are. Cactus, just recently, I got it in the day before yesterday, had sent me a birthday gift package. I wasn't expecting it. Abby didn't like those pineapple. She should have tried them again. We'll have to get them again and she'll try it. But anyhow, Cactus sent me in this amazing birthday package that I was not expecting, because I don't expect you guys to send me stuff. A few months ago, one of Abby's friends sent a snack package in for us to try, from where I think Norway or something like that. Like, you guys are overwhelming me. Cactus, if you don't mind, here I'm hoping Gabriella comes over soon. I want to show everybody what you got me, because it blew my mind away. Not only that I got something that I wasn't expecting from you, because your viewing, your support, your friendship is more than enough, but to get an actual package from one of my viewers, one of my friends online, I'll tell you, it brought me to tears. I have to tell you, it did bring me to tears. But if you don't mind, I will open that up and show everybody what you got me. And that's kind of like the reason why I wanted to come on tonight, because it's not about us tonight, it's about you. I don't know how I would have got through some of these rough times that I've had lately if it wasn't for my amazing audience. And a lot of you have carried that on to Real Talk. Well, Real Talk came first. So you carried it from Real Talk to here, and you're carrying it on to my Haunted Mama 59 on TikTok. So, like, you guys are, you're incredible. Let me see. Unfortunately, I got sidetracked with other things. You don't need you're good, Kiwi. You're good. B squared. I'm almost afraid to give you my address. Like, you guys just, every time I turn around, you're here on my shows watching, and you guys never cease to amaze me. You get more and more astounding each and every week that I'm on, and I don't know if others, and I think it should be a trend. I don't know if others do it on these channels like this, but instead of worrying about how many views they're going to get and how many subscribers and how many followers, just to take time out to have one show to say thank you. Because if it wasn't for you, I probably, I don't know where I would be at, because you guys keep me bubbly, you keep me pepped up, and you keep me wanting to go on. So if you know, I had a really rough time here with after what happened, and I'm still dealing with some things that's going on behind our backs, but you guys keep me strong, and I love you to death for it. So I had to play 3 rounds of rock, paper, scissors with Abigail. The other things didn't come yet. What Gabriella and them was expecting, those didn't come, so I'm not sure what's the story on that. He started mistyping my name. I was kind of surprised. No, I know you guys had my email address, the Devo85, and I don't know, I haven't seen anything in there yet for the Halloween event. And we definitely did decide on Halloween we are going to get those little bottles, and we are going to have that drinking thing, so that we're going to somehow come up with you guys, or maybe one of you or somebody outside getting a secret word, and every time that secret word is said from one of us, then we'll take a drink. So I was talking about my birthday recently, and Linda, you've got me that stuff before. You sent those treats and stuff, so it's not the fact that I didn't want to give anybody my birthday, or anything like that. It's the fact that I'm another year older, and I'm getting up there, and I must say, this birthday here is kind of getting to me a little bit, because I look at the numbers and I'm there like I just don't like I don't even want to think. I'm going to live a long time, guys, but I don't like the numbers that I'm at right now. So, um, and B Squared, you said you almost sent a birthday email, but didn't want to let on you remembered. And things like that. So many of you have touched me by just saying happy birthday on my Facebook page or a personal DM and that. It's like I said, you guys are blowing me away with the love that you guys are showing me, and I'm just like swept away with. I think I hear Gabriella now. Gabriella, if that's you, turn off the kitchen light and shut those two little doors there, unless you're making yourself a cup of coffee first. So, but yeah, you guys you just swept me away, from all the stuff that just I'm speechless. And I'm a talker. I'm speechless. But tonight again, like I said, I did get 2 of those dolls. I have, I think, about 6 of them only. I got 2 of those. Gabriella and Abby did go to that church again, and she did pick me up a couple more trinkets. And one of them says she doesn't feel anything from it, but I don't know. When I look at it, I'm there like, that one now.
Okay, when you touch it, it doesn't have any vibe, but when you
looking at it, I'm there like, okay, this could be the one. So I'm going to open up Cactus's birthday gift as soon as you come in. So Cactus said it was all right to show it. Yeah, I thought for sure, really, when I come on and made this, and like I said, I hate using clickbait, but the reason why I put "they did what" is because it was referring to all of you guys. It's just, it's like I said, I'm just overwhelmed. When I opened up that package, I was just blown away. I didn't expect anything. I mean, my family gets me something. Somebody says happy birthday, and my family even knows they write happy birthday on a card or do me a homemade gift. I'm happy. I'm not a hard person to please. And when I got that in, it blew me away. Did you get another coffee cup?
Is that not my?
Yeah. So that's okay. So we'll have to shut that off after Abby comes up. So since Gabriella gets seated. Now, it came in a big old box, and there was 2 gift bags in there, and each gift bag had an item in it. Right now, I only have them into 1 gift bag, and ironically, the big gift bag is my favorite color, green. So when I open that up, I'm like, I'm happy with the bag. I don't care what's even in the bag. That's a pretty bag. So let me show you. This is the gift bag. And see how big this is? Now, there was another gift bag inside of here. Let me untie this. And I will show you the other gift bag. Let me see if I can. Here's what the other gift bag looked like that it came in. It's another really pretty. But that was with the second gift because there's 2 gifts in there. The first gift was this. And she thought of, because we talk about movie nights, and so she thought of, okay, what's better for a movie night than popcorn? So she got me this spooky movie night popcorn. Now this popcorn here, there's classic salted butter, which, there's cheesy garlic parmesan. There's better white cheddar. There's creamy dreamy chive. And there's fiery hot pepper. Now, to be honest with you, all of those I'll be able to eat, except for the fiery hot pepper. I might try a kernel, but that would be Tom's because I can't eat a lot of hot stuff. And Dylan would eat it too, yeah. So that'd be something that if the girls have one of these other, we can have that. But yeah, so that was fantastic, spooky movie night popcorn It's amazing. I opened that up and I'm freaking out. And I didn't even see the other gift yet. So now the other gift. The other gift is this box. And let me see if I can get the lighting. It says happy birthday there. Very pretty light lavender colored box. And inside the box, there is a ton of goodies. Hi, Chase.
Hi. I just stayed in the dryer
Why? What happened?
because we were cleaning up the car and a buddy of ours at the range lost around in the car and I had it in my flannel pocket because I
Oh,
had it earlier.
shit.
And I just went down there and grabbed it before she started.
Oh,
the dryer.
shit.
I
Yeah,
just
that would have
remembered it on
been
the way
good.
home.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been good.
Luckily, she didn't start it, so
Okay.
there was no harm, no foul. But
Well, I'm doing the live here, so thanks, Chase. I appreciate that. It saved our lives. He tried to blow us up, guys. Goodness gracious. Okay, so you see how pretty the box is. So I'm going to open it up. We're going to turn it sideways. Now, this thing, as soon as you open it, you're overwhelmed with lavender. Now, I have to watch Gabriella. She can smell lavender, but she can't touch lavender because she gets allergic to it. But
It's only slight allergic though. It's like a rash. I don't like my throat doesn't swell up or anything like that.
there is a birthday card in there they put. And on back it says, behind you, all your memories. Before you, all your dreams. Around you, all who love you. Without you, all you need. So nice birthday card. I don't even know where to start. I'm going to save this one here for last because that thing is just so freaking cute. Is okay? Do you want to get that light?
Yes.
I just don't like that light on because I think it's bright enough in here as it is. Sorry guys for the interruptions, but there we go. Okay. So this obviously, when I start pulling out stuff, is like a spa type birthday package, and you'll see why. So the first thing is we got the mask for
It's okay, Cactus.
what?
I will live, I promise.
It's
a slight allergy.
Yeah.
I think it might only be
real
like
lavender.
real
Yeah,
lavender.
yeah.
If it's fake lavender that has like the scent to it, even some of that, because Abby for her wedding she had lavender, but it was fake lavender, but it was scented with real lavender. So I touched it and I started getting really itchy.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I don't think anything in here, because when I got this in, she went through it and she was okay.
Yeah, that was fine.
It's just certain things of lavender around. So then we got this little box here. Let me see if I can get it in the light. Let me see.
Try to do like this.
You can. It is a bath bomb.
There we go.
There you go. So there's a bath bomb inside of there. This one is a handmade soap.
Again, you have to kind of like.
Well, I'll let you do it. So a handmade soap. And guys, we are trying to get sponsored by Temu since I have enough followers on TikTok. So stay tuned if we're able to do that, because we're Temu junkies. And that would be just, I mean, I can show you some of the things even tonight that I've gotten recently from TikTok that I just love. Or Temu rather. And here's a scented candle. A lavender scented candle. It's scented candle. So there's a candle. And I love me candles. I do. Then we got this little cup.
No, Kiwi. Actually, she told me about it, and she said I could look at it, so I did.
Yeah.
So there.
And this cup.
Linda.
And I love these kind of cups. I must tell you, I had one before and I'm not sure where it's at. And I love them because with them being metal, because it is metal, they keep everything really cold or really warm. So I do like that a lot. And then there's this really pretty bracelet in here, and it says, it's kind of hard. Seems you forget you're awesome. So this is your.
In case.
Is that what? It's not in case. That's what I'm just trying to find because I can read the rest.
Sometimes you forget you're awesome, so this is your reminder.
So sometimes you forget you're awesome, so this is your reminder. And it's that nice bracelet. There we go. So there's the bracelet. I mean, this packet is just freaking amazing. And then I'm not sure if this, I didn't open it up, it's in the vacuum pack, if this is a pillow or if this is a robe or what. I think it's a pillow, a bath pillow.
It might be a pillowcase
or something.
A robe.
I could open it up. I probably should open it up. Is there a certain way you open up these vacuums?
Yeah, no.
I'll get to it here shortly. I don't want to. But this is the freaking cutest thing here, too, because I'm in love with this package as it is.
Oh, she said blanket.
Okay. I'll open it up. I'll get scissors or a knife or something, poke a hole in it and open it. But this is the cutest package as it is, and I love it. But this is the freaking cutest thing that I've seen, and I've seen these before, and to get one actually is just freaks me out. It's a little bouquet, like crocheted, like it's a little bouquet. Like it's just, that's the freaking cutest little bouquet that I've ever seen. So Cactus, thank you. Let me see if I can open this up real quick. Gabriella can.
You could probably just rip it.
Well, can you? Let's see.
I know sometimes they have perforated.
Yeah, sometimes they do, but sometimes they don't. But yeah, so you can see, I mean, this was an amazing, I was not expecting for the life of me. I mean, I know you guys, you know, you show how much you care and everything, but the things that you guys have been doing for me over these months here has just been blowing my mind away. You've just been blowing me away. So let's see what this is. Could be a blanket too. See, it feels like a pillow almost. I don't know, but it could be a blanket. Let me put this up here. We'll see in just a sec. Come on. Oh, don't knock my coffee over. Okay, let's see what this is.
Cactus is officially the classiest gift giver of the group.
You know, you're all classy. I mean, you guys, like I said, I honestly thought for sure that I would come on here and I would be squirting some because, like, when my family gives me something, that's one thing, and they know, like, I'll tear up, and you can tell that they're happy that it made me emotional. And when I'm getting these things in from you guys, seriously, like, I have to say,
we never thought in a million years that we would be a YouTube channel that people would actually watch and subscribe.
And Gabriella knows when we first started these channels, I looked at them because I hate being redundant, but my self-esteem. I said, honey, if we start this, do you think we're even going to get any viewers? I said, I know you will because you're beautiful. I said, but if I'm on, do you think we're even going to get anybody watching? She says, Mom, let's do it. She says,
I said with our vibes, especially together,
it is
that we would be able to conquer anything. And
it is. It's a blanket and oh.
Hey, it doesn't smell like lavender.
Cozy.
Oh.
Yeah.
You like it.
This is perfect because we've had this past week here, we've had some temperatures at night where we had frost. So it has been
And it's
some.
gonna be cold tonight because
No, it's supposed
raining.
to be actually not too bad tonight.
I feel like it's gonna be cold tonight because it's been raining out all
Yeah,
day.
but I just the temperature was I gotta put this on the floor like this the temperature is supposed to be like 46 tonight, so it's actually gonna be probably about 10 degrees warmer than we had past couple nights. So
Interesting.
yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
and
but we are the day before trick or treating we were supposed to have rain, but then trick or treating we might luck out. So but again, Cactus, so you guys can see the amazing gift. Like I just feel you guys make me feel on top of the world. Like I'm so blessed with all the bad shit that has happened to have you, and that's what this show is about, you coming on and the love that you show has. There's not a day that we don't go by and we don't talk about you guys, say,
Yep, we're always like, wow, I can't believe how that live went. Everybody, we have so many supportive fans,
and like I said, not a
Crazy.
lot of people will go out and like they're oh, I need to get this many subscribers. I don't even know how many subscribers I have on here. What, 30 maybe? It's not very many, but it's I need to get more subscribers. I need to do this. I would love to hit 1 million subscribers and be able to make some money. I would love that. Who wouldn't? But this isn't about me. This is about you. And if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. And there was a few times that I had considered, okay, I'm going to drop a channel or I'm just going to not do anything anymore. And no, when there's times that I'm having a bad day and I'm down, you guys are what give me the self-confidence to keep on going. So,
there we go.
Cactus is officially. Yeah, thank you so much. Like, really, like, I'm so touched by all of you guys and Cactus. I'm surprised I didn't pee my pants that day because I really was not expecting any gift from anybody. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you guys all so much. Now we're going to move on to some of these things that Gabriella had got. And
when you touch the one thing, it does not give off like vibes, but I haven't held it long enough to feel its vibes.
I'm actually going to go
when
over
you
to
look at it, it does kind of have that like.
I'm going to bring that clock over too and show them the clock because they saw the. And I'm wondering if I maybe I'll set that statue there because I was wondering where I was going to put it. The clock that they got, like Tom talks about the creepiness of that mirror, but I don't know. I get more creepy feeling out of that clock than I do.
That
So
clock is a little bit.
Let's get Cactus off screen here.
I think
for
the
now.
reason why I chose that clock, well, me and Dylan, it was technically me, but Dylan gave it to you, was because it kind of drew me to it. It like, I was like, ooh, Mom would really like
I kind of hinted to them. I said, you guys, I like clocks, which I have to put new batteries in there, like with the bottom one goes, but the chiming part. And I hope it's not corroded because I haven't changed it for a while. Not because I love that clock. They know I love clocks. My favorite, and I had one years ago and I want to get another one, but they're expensive, is a cuckoo clock. I want to get a
I've
cuckoo.
been looking for those at the church.
Because
grandfather clock.
my mother had one and it brings back, it's another thing that
Well,
brings back
you
memories.
had that one.
I had that little small one, which wasn't an authentic Black Forest one, but they're expensive. So here's the latest that she brought back. She also did bring a vase back, an iridescent vase. She's probably going to keep that because she likes iridescent.
We don't know.
She wasn't sure yet what she's going to do with it, but.
Because today, that vase was either I keep it because iridescent, I really like it, or we get flowers for Mom to put in the vase, but we're all kind of broke. So. And then Mom keeps the vase, but.
This actually has some weight to it, too.
It does.
So, I don't know. I'm kind of like,
we'll have to do some.
There's just something. This one.
I think she drew me to her too. To be honest.
Okay, so she got me this statue, and I think I'm going to put it on the haunted mirror. But here's the statue.
It's very pretty, and
It's
definitely
very,
old.
very old looking. And it does have a thing on the bottom. It looks...
It just said, "Hubby says happy birthday, Diane."
Tell hubby I said thank you very, very much. I really appreciate that. And tell him to take care of himself, because you got your hands full and he's got his hands full with everything you're going through. But something about this, I'm not saying that I feel like it's haunted, or there's a history to this, I feel. And I just can't explain it, but this is one thing that really stands out when she brought it back to me, that I'm there like, okay, could this be the one? So I don't know, but
I feel like this one drew me to it too, to be honest, because we were down in the kind of like the basement area of the church, and they have a lot of like antiques down there, and like children's books and pots and pans and just like a whole bunch of stuff, even medic stuff. If you need medic stuff, literally Chase and Bloom and fire companies go to that place to get the medic
why
stuff.
don't they just donate it then to the fire company and that, so they have
I
it?
feel like it's just like for backup, like if somebody else needs it too.
Oh, okay, well that makes sense. Like,
Um,
we should probably have some medic supplies here, because she's helping me put a stand together, and it's just a cheap ass stand that had like 10 rods to it. They weren't even metal, they were like 10. And one snapped out and it caught her finger, and she bled like you would
I
not
bled
believe.
through like 3 bandages.
Yeah, so
It was pretty bad. It's I don't have a band-aid on it anymore, but it's just a tiny scratch. But it was the cuticle, so that's why it kind of.
look at this. Now, see, this is exactly what I'm talking about with friends, and how this followers, how amazing they are. Did you see what she just wrote? Be squared.
I would love to give you the Google Clock from a childhood visit to my mom's family in Germany, but it's not. Wow. Wow.
Be squared. That is such a nice thought, but you know what? It's in a loft. It's a family. You can't get to it. Just saying something like that touches me like you would not believe. It really hits the heart. So thank you for saying even something like that.
I'm actually curious where.
Well, that
Porkies.
it looks like Oriental,
It does,
so I don't know.
and it is.
It has weight to it, so I don't know. It's not ceramic. I don't know. Well,
It's like hard plastic. Hard.
but that could just be the paint, the coating over it.
Oh, that could be.
It could be ceramic, because it does have weight to it.
Let me search up this name real quick.
And then she brought me this. It's just a tin. It's just a cookie tin. It had butter crunch cookies. Or no, it was cashew tin. It had butter crunch cashews in it. But it, as you can see, is very decorative. And
Classic Italian beauty.
so, and there's, I don't know, there's,
That's an Italian.
I don't know. I kind of have a little bit of a vibe from that. Even it might not be very old, but there's something about this tin too that I don't know. I even opened it up to make sure there was nothing in there. Like, who knows if she bring home a Dibbit box or something. but there, I mean, it's cleaned and everything. There's like no scummy stuff or anything. There's very, very intact. So you
There's-
found it?
I found things similar to it. Vintage Borgese plaster figurines.
Oh, so that's plaster.
Let's see if I can find the exact one.
So do from seeing those, does any of you get any maybe psychic or feeling? That does look like her, don't it? That is her, ain't it? It is.
Yeah, that's her.
That's her.
It's a vintage Italian figurine. It's going for $30 on eBay.
Wow.
Yep, that's
Yeah,
her.
so she found her. So it is made of plaster and it's a vintage Italian. But I mean, she's pretty. She is
guess-
very pretty, but
I guess it was a set. There was a boy with it before.
so yeah, that's like my peasant lover statues up there that I got from Home Interior years ago. A lot of people still don't have those vintage statues, but I still have them. But so there are those. So, oh, I just twisted my arm. And don't mind if I start coughing or anything. I still have a little bit of that cough in me that sometimes I can't control. This graphic is bullying when we get older. Yeah, that's like when I first seen it, I'm there like, okay. I mean, I said she's pretty, but do you feel anything from that? Because usually we'll kind of together like pick up vibes and that, and then they're like, she says, well, I don't know. She says, not, and I said, there's just something about her. I don't know, but if she's a vintage, holy shit, she found another set exactly like it,
This is
$170.
chalkware.
So
Edwardine.
I have a feeling that that statue has history to it. So
It's Italian.
okay, so now I'm going to pull out. Now, mind you, if anybody, I don't know if they still, let me check real quick. Well, Gabriella, check to see, type in Paradise Galleries and see if they're still in operation first. I love Indian stuff. I love anything Indian. Tom bought me this big Indian doll that's behind Gabriella. I don't know if you can see
They're
her.
still in business.
Okay, so I think that, yeah, I think they're doing more of the reborn. Type up in the search Native American. See if they still do any Native American dolls. But Paradise Galleries. Hi, Bad to the Bone. How are you? Oh, you don't need a poly. They do. They do. They still sell them. So see, they're still selling some on here. I used to be, not used to be. I love Native American stuff. I don't know. I got that doll that Tom got me. It's like here. I don't know if you can see it behind it, right there. There she is. Which I get to get my webcam up because my camera on my thing it sucks banana boobs. Anyhow, I got that one. I got a bunch of statues. I have a skull. I have dream catchers. I have jackets. Like I love Indian stuff. And for a while, I was hooked on Paradise Galleries. And every month I checked to see if they had a new doll that I wanted to get. And so I only got like I think about 6 of them. And but the girls say they say they're creepy, but you be the judge.
Okay, I think they're very, very pretty. They're wonderfully designed, and they have so much detail to them. But
I think that's what it
stare
is.
into the eyes of that thing, it feels like it's gonna steal your soul.
I think that's what it is. I think it's the detail on them that kind of. I should have taken these out before. so that you guys aren't, well, she's trying to open a freaking box. You know what? That was easy without.
Yeah, this is why there's another person here.
Okay,
Mother.
so
That one's not.
this one is now. Okay, now I should have. I'm glad it ended up this way, so it makes sense. So I got X amount of adult Indians, and then I got X amount of child Indians, and this is one of the adult ones. Let me see if I can get, because these boxes, some of them, I'm having trouble. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. And I wanted to have them all in like a display case and that out. But they're so pretty, and I wanted to keep them until I could get somewhere where I could have them completely preserved. But let me see. I don't want to take her the whole way out. But they come with accessories. Like this one has like a headdress. And like a scarf. I don't know if you can see the scarf. So it came with a headdress and a scarf. And as you can see, like I'll take the mesh up around her. This one now, the adult ones aren't like the children. The little kid ones, their eyes look very, very, very real. The adult ones, everything, well, I don't know, her eyes are pretty good too, aren't they? Now she has mesh on her hair, and she's just beautiful. I don't know. Can you see her? My camera, like I said, sucks. So we'll turn her sideways and she'll say, hi guys. So, and as you can see, I still have her in her. She's real nice, her little dress here. And you can see her legs and everything's all wrapped up. But I wanted to keep her intact until I could find like a really, really good display case for her. But nothing eerie about her, or nothing creepy about. Yeah, you guys kind of.
Not her.
Yeah, yeah. So that's one of those. She looks like she's upper class. She is. She is.
I love the design.
I love these. I so love these. I almost gave these away at one time. I was thinking about giving them away to like Willow and them at one time. But I'm there. I can't.
Well, you gave Willow the green dress one.
No, I don't know where she went, but I did give Willow two of the bride ones. I had the one that was on the cloud, and then I had the bride one. But they weren't Indian though. So I'm just gonna put her. Can you put her over there? Yeah, there's the block. You can just lay her there for now. And then this is the one that Gabriella thinks. Well, not just Gabriella, but even Abby. As you can see, it's a much bigger box. Let's see.
Maybe you can.
Why does she have something? I want an Annabelle doll. I told Tom that I wanted to get one of those Annabelle dolls that Good Haunted was showing that one of their friends is making. I think they're like $150 or something like that, and they're the little Annabelle is what they're called. And I can't afford it, and Tom would probably throw me out of the house if I got it. What is this? Okay. So you can see how I keep them very, very well preserved because I love my dolls. Put this over here. She's being smothered, this poor girl. Oh, she's just beautiful. I love her. Oh no, this is my boy. This is the boy. Because I did get a boy. I got a couple girls I should have brought, but Tom had trouble getting up in the top part of the closet where I have them. Let me see. You want to get that box for a second? Just put it over there too. I don't know if you can. Let me see. Turn his head. And they're porcelain, by the way. That's my boy. I don't know. And my camera sucks. Let me see if I can zoom in. See the eyes and the detail on that face. Isn't he gorgeous? Look at that. Look at his little outfit with the beads.
Visit most thrift shops and you might find mini Annabelles.
I want something like that, but I told your dad I was going to get one. He said, "You don't bring that creepy
If you
stuff."
get a mini one, I don't think so.
Yeah, they're handmade, but isn't he gorgeous? I just love him, and his face and his little lips he's just beautiful. He even has his necklace on up here, and he's got his. I wish you could see his little toes. Let me see if I can show you little toes. See his little feet and his little toes, and their toenails and everything. They're very, very real. But isn't he just gorgeous? You can put him in there, Gabriella. But that's two of them, and I think he might be the only boy I have. I'm not sure, but I think the other.
So very glossy.
Yeah, he's beautiful. He's just beautiful.
I like their eyelashes
Yeah,
that they have.
yeah.
On them.
Yeah.
Link.
Don't you see him? You can put him over there for me for right now too. But I think I have 3 more girls or 4 more girls. I think because I think he is my only boy. Bad to the bone. Angelina asked, "Am I Indian?" I do have Native American in my background. My mother always told me that we were part of the Iroquois tribe, and that my mother's great grandmother was a full-blooded Indian princess. So that's what I was told. Now my oldest daughter said she did a DNA thing, one of those goes back in your DNA, and said that there was no Indian in our background. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. They didn't give a good report, because if you look at my mother and if you look at some of my relatives, matter of fact, my mother used to go around to the grocery store and she'd get her hair permed, and she'd go around with a hairnet, and they say when they saw her, because I wanted to beat the shit out of a couple people, they would see her and they'd say, "Kemosabe, where's the Lone Ranger at?" Because she looked that Indian. That's how much Indian you could see in my mother.
I love the hairstyle that the Indians have with like a braid and then the feather, and I love that.
So I gotta show you a picture. I gotta find my sketchbook because I draw a lot, and I paint, of course, and that. And I had a neighbor who is no longer with us, and she did a sketch of me, but she did a sketch of me as an Indian. And it's pretty interesting. So, let me see.
Well, you do look Indian. You're not dark, but you're darker.
I do get dark if I'm out in the sun a lot. I will get dark.
Like the facial shape,
that's
you got the face of an Indian.
I'm starting to favor my mom more. And like I said, when my mom, when I wish I had some pictures of her when she had her hairnet on, because
you have really long hair too. Well,
it's funny because look how red it looks back here. And well, it's greasy right now. I need a shower, but look at that. That's like,
it does look really funny.
yeah. But my hair, my natural hair color when I was young, my hair was so blonde it was almost white. And then as I got older, it went to a deeper blonde. And then when I had my first daughter, my daughter Nancy, my oldest daughter, I was like rainbow bright. I had like dark brown hair, brown, red, blonde. It was like rainbow. And I dyed it a couple times, and I try to stay away from dyeing because, of course, as you get older, your hair naturally thins out. But I mean, I cut it not too long ago, and it's like
Your
this.
hair doesn't look like it's thinning at all.
It only looks thin to me now more because I need to wash it because you can see, like, if I go like this, it'd be snowing in here. Like, that's how bad it is right now. So, cactus. Let me see what you said here. Yeah, those DNA kits make me wonder. I've seen people do a couple at a time to see if results would match, but there was inconsistencies. I heard a horror story about. I know a lot of people that have done those, and I'm glad that you said that because I heard, and I don't believe everything I read, but if it's from a reliable source, then I pay attention. And from actual people that they said that these DNA tests, a lot of them is just the way for the government to get have an easier way to find our personal information and have it ready.
I've heard
And
that
if you
too.
think about it, that makes sense.
It's also like people are also saying that if you see like a double of yourself, it's because the government took those samples and created a clone of you.
Wonder if it's aliens trying to get our DNA so that they can start a whole new planet since ours is so fucked up. Because we really are.
There's a whole bunch of things with the interdimensional things I got to talk to you about, because there was this woman, I guess she woke up, she was asleep for 12 hours, and in that 12 hours that she was asleep, she was living a completely different life for 7 years.
Well, see,
she woke up with a husband and 2 kids.
See, that's where, like, I believe, like, we were talking the other night about prior lives when we had Brittany on. Like, she found out she had X amount of past lives. Does your past lives, like, if you have a fear of, like, say, water, or if you have a fear of burning up in a fire, are those indigenous to a past life that you might have lived and that could have been the way you died?
I believe that it is.
Scars that's on you, or like I have this ugly thing on my neck up here, and some back in Salem, which they would have considered it a witch mark. Was that something to do with something in your past life? And there's some people when they go in hypnosis, they start speaking a language, they have no clue what it was, and when they're out of hypnosis, they can't speak.
The hypnotist tells you to go back as far as you can remember, and then some people are like in the Stone Ages. Well, not that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're speaking a completely different language, they're understanding things that most of us don't understand.
Well, it's like I was watching Angelina on Things Netherland, what was that, yesterday or the day before? And they were talking about, Angelina was talking about her experience at the Post Town school. I think I said that right. And she had that where they got it on camera, her talking to these 2 older people, and there was nobody there. So, because she told them about talking to the 2 people, and they went and searched the whole building, and there was not 2 older people there that fit that description. And they checked the CCTV camera, and sure enough, you could see her standing there talking to, but they weren't there. So, give me a freaking heart attack. So it's just, you kind of wonder if different things like that, if people do believe. I do feel at times like because I have some dreams that are so vivid of things. Like they say, if you dream that you fall and you actually hit the ground, or if you dream that you're dying and whatever, that you won't wake up. I've had very vivid dreams. Like I had one where I was walking up a hill and I'm looking up and I see a plane up in the air, but it's coming down and it's coming right towards me, and it actually hits me. and I see my body underneath this plane and feel myself, my soul, I guess, rising up, seeing my dead body.
That's so
Like,
weird because usually in dreams where you're like falling or somehow you die, your brain is not supposed to comprehend how it's gonna happen. So your body usually wakes you up.
I've had a
before
dream
you
about me
die.
falling off a tall building, and I saw my body
I
laying
haven't
there.
had dreams like that, but I had a dream. I know in South Carolina when we were living
We
in
were
that
living.
house.
We were living.
When we were living,
We
not
weren't
surviving.
unalive. We weren't unalive.
We weren't surviving. We were just living. Fine. In that house.
That's about what we were doing too, is just living in it.
I had a dream that a darker version of me, like an all blacked out version of me that was evil, got like a katana and stabbed good
See,
me.
then that mean that you could have been maybe a samurai or something. Way you could have lived in old time Japan or something.
I do have like a slight, not I wouldn't say obsession, but liking to like medieval things, like the Renaissance dresses.
I'm fascinated with that stuff.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
The weaponry that
Yep.
they used and some of like it's gonna sound crazy and morbid, but the torture methods that they used.
Shit. Gabriella, you might have been an old time dominatrix. Holy hell, I'll have to tell Dylan to watch out.
What?
You're doing some kinky shit there, girl.
It's not kinky. The torture is not kinky.
They kind of torture when they do that whipping shit and that with the.
That's Abby.
Abby's my pole dancer. But no, I like that's the same as me. Like I'm fascinated with Asian, like Oriental stuff. I'm also medieval, and for as long as I can remember, it's probably not a past life, but I am so obsessed with Southern Belle outfits. Those dresses, those Southern Belle outfits, those gowns, those beautiful dresses, and where they got and put the corset on and tightening up, made you at a waist look like that, and all curvaceous and the big curve. Yeah, I could live that way. I could dress that way, and I could live that way with the little fan and my little parasol. Like, yeah, I love that kind of stuff. So, let's see what else.
That's the reason Dylan joined the thing.
Whip it real good. Dun, 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 dun.
Jesus.
Oh, we pick on
Oh my god.
what?
Angelina said I need an OnlyFans page. No.
Well, like, I mean, that's kind of scary though too, because if it wasn't like dominatrix type kind, if you were like somewhere in your past into dark magic, that would be kind of freaky too. And you do like spiritual stuff, and you're fascinated with tarot cards, and you like that is kind of itself in a whole different realm. And what if? You have to think of that stuff. That's why I do believe in reincarnation, and I do, of course, afterlife and stuff like that. What am I missing?
Angelina, shame on
We're going
you.
to put that on so it shows up when people rewatch it. It's going to be right on there for everybody to see.
I would never.
I
could be the brokest person on earth, and I couldn't find any way possible to make any money. I would still not do that. Exploit my body for views. Mm-mm.
Well, now, okay, here's. Hi.
You can't even see your face.
You're dark now. Ooh. We were telling everybody how you're a pole dancer. Okay. I love you, Abby.
She
didn't say it back. What was I gonna say now? Hi, Abs. Did my pole dance?
I will send you
You're
your
tired of
first
doing
one.
laundry? Are you done yet?
No.
Holy shit.
I have one more batch to do.
Oh my gosh. We were talking about like afterlife and
Hi.
reincarnation and different things like that.
The Talented Family.
What?
We were talking.
I was talking about how I'm not like obsessed, or I don't take like a super liking like
Oh, you
like a
smell
serial
good.
killer or anything type of liking to it, but I'm really into like the way that medieval people dress, like the Renaissance fair
So am I.
outfits and even some of like the torture methods that they
That's
do.
what got her in trouble. That
And
comment.
Mom was talking about dominatrix.
Dominatrix. I said maybe she was a dominatrix in a past life.
And then I said, no, that's Abby.
You're into torturing?
No, I said I find it's fascinating the torture methods.
So this
some of them
explains
use.
why she's a good axe thrower.
Ooh, could be.
All right. I'm going to...
I still never put Dick Face's face up on
I'm
one
gonna
of
get
those
back
axes.
to laundry. Bye, everyone.
Well, I started saying something there a couple minutes ago, and I forgot what path I was going on, and it was going to like tie in with all this, but
All the family tea is out.
it's all out there. Like
I look innocent, but I guess I'm a dominatrix, and I
there's-
do OnlyFans. So
yeah, there's secrets. There's secrets.
my
there
secret
going on,
identity
like-
is OnlyFans, and I have a mascot. And
But no, me myself,
Whips.
I love medieval time, the attire and everything.
No, I
That's
mean,
the
like,
other.
the attire is beautiful, but I'm talking. It sounds so.
Are you talking about
weird,
like the guillotines and stuff
kind
like
of?
that? Yeah.
But like, there's methods of torture that you wouldn't think that anybody would think of, and somehow they would do it. Like, when people found out about like the Chinese water torture method, and they were like, "Oh my god, that's crazy." It's kind of like that same concept. Like, the things that they did to torture people is insane. And I'm not saying I would ever do it.
See,
'Cause I'm not a psycho.
This is where our family gets scary because we do like watching. We don't get obsessed with them, but we do. Tom says it's rather creepy, but we do like watching documentaries on serial killers.
But it's more for the cautious
yeah,
of it. It's like what to be cautious of, what to look out for in case something like that would happen
yeah.
in our life.
And that's especially with me as a mother and a mother of girls in particular. I like knowing what early signs that they could be looking out for to try to prevent anything like that from happening.
I don't. It's like you find a video on TikTok or something, and they're talking about the olden days and the things that they used, and just like, I don't know how to explain it without sounding like
Okay, you can
psycho.
pimp your mom. Angelina. Jeez. Hey, Angelina, we have to have that good talk yet and I don't know I think I did tell you that your post was reshown, and I'm loving it. So
Renaissance. Renaissance apparently was known as attire was known as.
yeah.
It is pretty. I like it. I can
Isn't
see
it?
where it could be like.
It's
sensual.
amazing. I mean, I love the whole medieval, whole Renaissance. I love that whole time period. The clothing is just truly amazing.
I love like Renaissance fair outfits, and I love like Amish wear. And it's crazy to say that, but some of the Amish dresses are absolutely pretty. Not like the super long
They're
ones.
all
No, there's
they all look the same.
no.
Yeah, Amish all have the same. They have to wear the same outfit, and so
Maybe
does the
it's
men.
not-
And the Mennonites
Maybe
all.
it's not Amish.
The only thing is the Mennonites, I think, are allowed to have a little bit of color in theirs, where the Amish have to have that. I think the grays and the blacks. And
Maybe
stuff, I think.
it's not Amish. Yeah, I don't know if it's Amish.
Oh, that's what I was going to tell. We were speaking of like way back and stuff, and it's kind of off the subject, but they just recently found in the state of Indiana a skull, and they did carbon testing, whatever that is, DNA carbon testing
Yeah.
on it. And they found out that the skull was over 4,000 years old. So that took it back to like 2000 some BC.
So they can't identify.
All I know is it was a skull, and when they did the data carbon DNA testing on it, it dated back to 4,000 years ago. So,
Yeah, they can drive and have electricity, but not like as much. They still kind of go with the Amish ways, but they're a little bit more advanced.
I've seen some Amish recently with cell phones, believe it or not, but most Amish, because we live in Amish area, there's Amish not too far from us, and they normally, for like phone calls or something, they use the phone that's on the telephone pole. There's like one on the telephone pole, and they
You
usually
could tell that we're not that far from an Amish like country because at the festival, literally right up the thing, I forget what it's called.
Ligonier.
Yeah, Ligonier Festival or whatever. Ligonier Days, that's what it was called. There was a bunch of Amish people there, but I think they were the Mormon people because they drove a car.
Well, no, the Amish are doing, because when I was working at Toys R Us, there was Amish coming in cars, and some of them had cell phones, and they were like actually shopping. Some of them might even some toys, where they're like, we thought that was against, well, you know, we don't want to sound rude or anything, but we thought that was against your religion, doing stuff like that. They said they're modernizing to a certain point. They are allowed to do, they're not allowed to do it regularly, but like since
So like an every once in a while thing. Like
well,
for
since city
celebrations.
streets and stuff and that, like when you go in really business districts of town and everything, to have a horse and buggy in there, and you park a horse and buggy in like a Toys R Us parking lot.
Yeah.
They let it modernize so they can get some of the necessities they need for grocery wise and stuff like that. So they are a little bit more modern. They still do choose who they want their family to marry, and they usually do marry within
Their relatives.
They
definitely dress the same way.
Yeah.
They don't have any makeup or anything on. Like
they are allowed to wear a little tiny bit of makeup. Now I think they're allowed to wear a little bit. What did they tell? A little bit of lipstick, I think.
I know in certain places,
just a little bit.
They're allowed to do that. But there was this one girl on TikTok. She was, she actually quit being an Amish person because she couldn't deal with that lifestyle.
I think they're only
anymore.
allowed to wear, if I'm not mistaken, a little bit of makeup for church.
And
for Sunday.
It was so cool because she like broke out of her shell. She had her Amish outfit on, and then in the next clip she clipped it, and she had this beautiful green dress on. It was still pretty far down because she wanted to be modest. But she had makeup on, and she was like, "I'm no longer Amish." Like
there are a lot of them that there's cinnamon rolls. Oh my gosh, Linda. Bad to the bone. Angelina says the food is good. You're not a kid. The food is delicious, and their cinnamon rolls are to die for. So is their homemade bread. Believe it or not, their homemade bread is good. Angelina said up here too, she wants to live the Amish life for like a week. That would be interesting. You know, they always say, you know, don't talk about anybody, walk the walk. Don't talk the talk unless you walk the walk. Mm-hmm. Well, that would be interesting because I think it's like I hate referring back to Toys R Us or any kind of, when we work in a store, get the freaking corporate to work in our position for a month, and then they can open up their mouths and say, do this and do that, and see just how difficult customers can be.
Well, that's going back to like live the same life as people. That's what I really appreciate about Dad's games when he went to that other country.
That island, yeah.
That island, and he was living like a person on an island would. Or that one place where they were chopping down trees and everything. He had to eat grub worms, and that place. It was really cool seeing how other people live and how much you really have.
When Tom took Abby and Gabriella and myself with a group to New York City, we went there for like, what was the week?
Yeah.
Was that a week? Yeah. When we went to New York City, on the way going up, we stopped at an Amish village here in Pennsylvania on the way, and they told you their whole story, like how they lived, what their beliefs were. Like they showed their ovens that they used to cook on, they showed their cookware, they showed their attire. Very, very interesting, and they are very, very simple, plain people. And they do try to keep themselves away from others. But I'll tell you what, as far as their cooking, and if you want something built and you want it built well, get an Amish person to build a house for you, or a garage or a barn or something. And I'm telling you what, their work is the best that you can get. So,
Because they're used to doing it. They make their own houses and everything.
the turtle pictures behind Angelina, I had up here, like, I can put it on, but it wouldn't show up. I had like scary projector things because I don't have a green screen or anything, and I don't have any good backgrounds to put on because I'm still learning how to do all the maneuvering. But my turtle's behind that white. Like, I could turn that projector on so that you could tell on it because I wanted to have lighting. I did get a webcam for my computer because my computer picture
Just to help you
sets.
test it out,
Yeah,
figure out
yeah,
things.
yeah.
Do you like my makeup?
I did. I noticed that when you come over. That's why I
I
kept on
decided
like,
to
I was like
change it up a little bit.
making passes at my own girl, like keep it inbred, I guess, like maybe in the Amish. I don't know, like we're going like way. So but I know I did notice that. So you got big pretty eyes anyhow. You don't need to do any other shit with them. So yeah, Turtle's on vacation.
Yeah, he's just swimming around back there. Don't come
The
on him.
spooky backgrounds will come back next week when we do our regular spooky shows again. So
I think it's 1080.
I'm pretty positive we're on 1080. But my laptop is,
It could also just be StreamYard, because StreamYard isn't the best, like...
I don't think it's StreamYard. I think it's my computer. Because my computer is, it's a ripoff of an Acer. It's like a cheap, because I can't afford anything good. So it's a cheap, yeah, that's better right there, isn't it?
High definition 720. It's on 720p.
Well, there's full.
That was it.
One above it, though.
Oh yeah, you can't do that one.
Yeah,
Because you're already live.
Yeah. So, yeah, it is 720 then, I guess.
Yeah, it's on the highest it can be.
Yeah. But, well, see, it looks clear there. It just don't look, I don't know, but I guess when it's on TV, it looks a little clear, especially when the light's on. It's worse when we turn the lights when I have the projector in the back. But I have, like I said, I have a webcam for it to see.
No, it doesn't. And we could change it, but we'd have to end the stream and then come back on. Because it said you can't do that when you're already live.
Angelina wanted to know when she's coming in as a guest. Angelina, just give the word. You can come in anytime as a guest. I could put you on right now if you want to come in, but I think what we need to do is if you call me tomorrow or I call you, let's set up that little thing that we were talking about. And not only that, there's some things like, there's some stuff I want you to tell me, girl.
And Angelina, have you heard about what we're going to probably do for Halloween?
I don't think she does. I don't think she knows.
It's gonna get pretty interesting.
So, Angelina, this is what we're going to do. We did decide. I have 2 shows back to back on the 30th and 31st. Of course, the 31st, I definitely want you live on that show with us as a guest. So keep your dates open for us, Angelina. So I'm not sure. We'll probably maybe start instead of 9. Maybe we'll go on 8 a little earlier. But what we're going to do is we're going to have probably somebody on the comments think of a secret word, and every time we say that secret word, we're going to take a drink. And Gabrielle and I are going to go get those little bottles that they have like at the Sheetz convenience stores and at the little liquor bottles. And we're going to get a bunch of those so that on Halloween night, we are gonna see what happens.
Maybe you can see mom drunk for the first time.
I've not been to a bar drunk. Like, I've never been to a bar. I never went out and got drunk.
Because some of those little things are like vodka and tequila.
Well,
Some of them.
we'll see what happens. Yeah, I've never. Yeah, I'm neglected. I mean, I'm under.
Just say, oh yes.
You guys have to do it at home though too, so it's not just for us. Like, if we have to take a drink, you have to take a drink. So, and then
Except for Angelina, she doesn't.
yeah,
have to.
Angelina doesn't have to. Because
Yeah, she can take shots of water.
well, she can take
There you go.
take shots of water. She can take her
Or
thing
juice.
and like
Or coffee.
yeah. So
Anything.
yeah, anything. Like, she can take a hit off of anything, like coffee or water, like whatever, juice, milk.
Pretend vodka.
Pretend, yeah, there you go. You can, and then you can go, oh yeah, we can start laughing, and you can go the whole kit and caboodle. But we do need to talk, Angelina, because I do, like I said, I know the next
Have a smoke a blunt. You could do that every time we do that. Every time we drink,
take a hit
you
off
hit
of that. Yeah, take a hit off of it. I don't care. Now, keep in mind, guys, next month, from the 9th through the 16th, I will be at my oldest daughter's house. It will be me and Abby. We're going to be watching the grandkids over there. And I don't know if maybe TikTok, try that, because I haven't done a live TikTok yet, because like I explained earlier, maybe StreamYard, I don't know, but I'll try to get at least one show in during that period of time over at her house. Okay, what time do you want me to call you, or what time do you want to call me, Miss Angelina? Where are Abby and Chase going, huh? When?
No, it's Abby and Mom. They're going to be babysitting.
Yeah, me and Abby are going to be going to my oldest daughter's house from November 9th through the 16th. Her company, she's going on a company vacation, sponsored vacation, and I'm going to be watching the grandkids, and Abby's going to help me for that duration of time to get one of the two youngest onto the school bus for then, and make sure everything's in order and stuff and that there for her when she's gone. So tomorrow evening, anytime after 6, sounds good. I will text you, and then we can decide who wants to call who, and we can, because there's some questions I want to ask you. Because you got my curiosity piqued on a couple of things, and we haven't really talked too much. So, and I want to fill you in on some stuff anyhow. But I'm just thrilled that you're on here tonight. Max, stop whining. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Thank you.
Listen.
He did. The puppies, they are big. They are huge. Is there anything else we wanted to say tonight? We did get on to the good reincarnation. Tuesday, I might get, maybe Angelina, maybe that's what we'll do. How about, I don't know if that'll give us enough time on Tuesday to come on and talk about witch boards and spirit boards and stuff like that.
It does sound like that.
We get I love him so much. He is such a big, cuddly teddy bear, but he does that screeching thing, and we call him either a car tire screeching or a deflating balloon or a squeaky chair. Like, I don't know how he does that without hurting his throat. And then Sia, our other dog, she whines and she just goes,
She actually sounds like a dog when she whines. There's something wrong with him.
yeah, I don't know how it doesn't hurt his throat when he does that.
He's a skinwalker.
He might be a skinwalker. That's a little scary. So,
Poor Max feeling neglected.
okay, good. A Tuesday then. So you can get whatever you can find on it. I'll do research tomorrow, what I can find. And so, guys, we'll go on Real Talk, though. Oh, no. We'll go on this channel. will come on the other side here, and you can of course show it on your channel too. Maybe that'll help my channel a little bit. But on Tuesday, then we'll do spirit boards and Ouija boards, which the older ones are called spirit boards. The newer ones are called Ouija. There is like a difference, although they're the same, if that makes sense. But we can get into that kind of stuff. We can even do the pendulums and stuff. Matter of fact, I want to get one of those pendulum things that you got, Angelina, that you did that live that one day on. I want to get one of those because that looked fun. So, yeah, we'll set up a time tomorrow. We'll make a thumbnail. Make sure you. Okay. I'll have to figure out how to do with mine and yours because I'm not very smart on that.
Add your channel to StreamYard and I will play it on your page as well. Advertise on YouTube. Okay. Yeah. We'll figure it all out. I do want I want to go on TikTok. I'm like I said, I'm trying to brave up because I'm comfortable on this, but TikTok's a little harder, and I'm trying to brave up to show my face. It's because it's a little weirder. You're like holding it closer to
yeah,
your
and I
face.
think that's what it is, and I think that's what scares the hell out of me. But I do want to go one night out to the Haunted Mirror. Oh, I want to show that clock tonight too, and you guys tell me what you think of it. And then Gabriella and I want to go out. And we're probably going to break down and cry, but we want to go out one night when it's not too cold of a night out, and we want to take a REM pod and EMF detectors and that out to the 2 graves that we have of our 2 kitties and see if we can get any response.
We just gotta be careful out there because there's something roaming around out there I don't like.
Like, what do you mean?
I
Like
don't know, it's
animal or person? Or both? Skinwalker?
Skinwalker.
Bigfoot?
There's something uneasy about walking outside.
Chupacabra.
Yeah, chupacabra.
Angelina knows. But let me go get that clock and bring it here real quick before. So you can tell me what you feel about the clock. Because the clock kind of gives me like little creepy vibes. Not the mirror, but the clock. So let's see what you think.
She's fighting with the bags.
I'm fighting with bags. I'm fighting with
in boxes.
Come on, stay. There we go. I like that blanket, by the way. It's dusty. Yeah, it needs wiped off. Okay. It needs wiped off. It's all dusty because I had it sitting because I think I might put it, I wanted to put it out there beside the haunted mirror. And, but the paneling that's on that wall out there sucks. So you try to put any nails or anything in there. Let's name the show Fake or Real with that. Actually, I think that sounds good. That sounds good. Well,
it's a little iffy with photography at graves.
I did rewrite that story though too. That little thing, Angelina, you're in it. Who else is in it? Like a little bit of everybody. Lurking Spirits is in it. You're in it. Twin Paranormal's in it. Project Fear. Spooky Boo. 27 Spirits. Whispering Souls. Like they're little. You want tomorrow to move out? To move out. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to show you this clock. Now, like I said, I thought yeah, that's all I need to get in my eyes. This one gave me a little bit more. Let's get that off of there so we have the whole screen, which one that's on there. But this one gave me a little bit more vibes than the mirror did. But Tom doesn't like the mirror. But this clock, too, ironically, which wasn't nothing paranormal, but I had it sitting on a stand in our living room. because I had it on the wall, but the nail was thin and I didn't want it to come off the wall and crack somebody in the head. So I set it on the stand so it wouldn't crack anybody in the head. Lo and behold, Tom somehow managed to make the clock fall and crack him in the head, and it split his head open. So
Everything she did to prevent it from happening, and it still happened.
here's the clock
It's gorgeous.
with the pendulum. So see, what do you think about that? Now, to me,
It's got like a small, older smell to it. too.
did you
smell
know?
it?
Okay, that's yeah. I mean, and it's not light. There's weight to this clock. It's not light. Let's see. Use only C current. United Clock Corporation in New York. So we could have checked some history on that too. But that kind of, to me, gives me more of a vibe. You know what? I love pendulum and cuckoo clocks. See, Angelina loves cuckoo clocks. I was just telling him earlier I need to get a cuckoo clock because when I was growing up, my mom had an original Black Forest cuckoo clock, and you had to pull the pendulums on it. The pendulums on it only once a week to wind up the clock, and after a week you had to re-pull them again, and I loved it. It was an official antique Black Forest cuckoo clock, and I want one, but they're so freaking expensive. But I like anything with a pendulum in it. I like anything cuckoo clock, and I also like grandfather clocks. I like old vintage grandfather clocks. I'd be one of those old clockmaker women or whatever, that has all these 15,000 clocks on one wall in a room, and I'd be happy. Then I'd be thinking Edgar Allan Poe with the tick-tock, 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 like where, I don't know, so.
I'd be going crazy because you'd hear them TikToking everywhere.
Yeah, we had Cactus, the one my mom had, like I said, because you can get one that you have to pull it once a day. You got to pull the pendulum. Well, is it called pendulum?
The chains.
Yeah, they're the chains. So are they called pendulums? No, because the pendulum is
The pendulum.
Yeah, pendulum is
I just say chains.
the chains. Some of them you had to do the chains every day. My mom's, you only had to do it once a week. But it wasn't a very big clock, and I know they paid a lot for it. It was only probably that big. But it was an official Black Forest cuckoo clock. And like I said, you only had to do the chains once a week. And I love that clock. I absolutely love that clock.
Is that the clock we used to hear going off, or is it new?
No, the clock that used to go off it's right behind, it's over there. Not this wall, but that wall over there. It's still working. It's got crystals in it. It's like a little crystal carousel on the bottom, and the crystals spin around. That part of the clock is still going, and the clock still works. But the music part of it, the batteries for the music dies real quick because the batteries go. But because every time I taped, that always kind of told us the 1 hour mark, it would go off. But we started putting like a cover over the sensor because it does have a sensor on it that if you black it out, the music won't go off.
Yeah, the sensor, it's not like a motion sensor or anything, but it's like light activated.
Yeah, it's light activated.
So during the day, or if this light was on, it would think that it was daytime and it would go off.
Yeah, that's why it went off, because this light was always on. So we at one point, it was going off, and I think the kids got threw a jacket over it so it wouldn't go off.
Yeah, I did.
So, but Angelina, we will talk tomorrow after 6. This clock here, the pendulum does go on it, and it doesn't play any music or anything, but I did have one that played music at one time, and I had another pendulum one when we used to live in a double wide. I had a pendulum clock that never worked, and I told this story before, and I kept on, I love the smell of lilac. Lilac is my favorite flower of all time. And my mom loved lilac. And we could smell lilac and everything. And all of a sudden, the pendulum on that clock started working where they're like, well, that pendulum's moving. Why? And I said, Mom, are you here? And I said, Mom, if that's you, can you stop that pendulum on that clock? And the pendulum stopped. And I'm there, no way. There's no freaking way this is happening. So I'm there like, Mom, just to confirm, are you here? Can you make that pendulum go again? And lo and behold, the pendulum started going. And I did that several times. I really wish I would have taken a phone out and recorded it. But at that time, we weren't doing any of this stuff. So you don't think of that. And even I was telling Tom about it, and he didn't believe me. They're like, the kids all witnessed it. So I even did it one time when he was there. I said,
yeah, we weren't like super young, but we were pretty young.
young enough.
Yeah.
And I'm there like, Mom, like, I'm not sure if you're here or not, but if you are, can you make the pendulum on that clock go again?
It made
And-
us emotional.
Yeah,
Like, it
and
made you emotional, and then we got emotional.
Pendulum started going.
It's like almost like you could feel her energy in the room.
That freaked me out. And the other thing that freaked me out, because Gabriella brought an incident up the other day, is me and Tom went to see the original Conjuring when it came out. Again, we were living in that trailer, that double wide. We went to see the movie Conjuring. We come home after seeing it, and the kids said, so how was the movie? And they're like, it was pretty good. And we started explaining it. Well, as we're saying what was happening in it, our ceiling fan, which was turned off, started spinning, and there's no breeze or anything, and the lights started flickering. And the more we talked about it, the more like the fan actually stopped and then started going in the opposite direction, and the lights started flickering. So how do you explain it?
Recorded that
Yeah,
too.
but again, so we weren't doing this stuff when we were in that trailer. We weren't doing any of this paranormal. We were interested in it, but we never, we didn't do any of it.
That's like, I think that Grandma is always following you, because when we did our investigation in that room that one time, and it said Grace.
Yeah, my mom's name was Grace. Well, not was, is. Her name is Grace. Every now and then, like, I can feel her. And for my mom, it's always going to be like lilacs. She loved lilacs like me. My favorite all-time flower. Excuse me. But just something about, like, there's times that I know she's near too, because I'll kind of get like, I'm going to say like emotional and like, boy, Mom, I really wish you was here so I could talk to you. Because every girl wants to be able to have that time with their mom to talk. And I'm grateful that I have my girls to talk to about anything. And they know a lot of my feelings. They come to me. We have that bond. And that's the reason why these videos I've said too, so when long after I'm gone, they can say, look, that's my crazy mother on there. So they'll have that to reflect on. But yeah, yesterday, I don't know what it was about yesterday, but I felt like Mom was around me yesterday. So
I feel like she's a protector, like she's protecting.
we'll see, Angelina. I will talk to you tomorrow. I'll call you, and we're going to be going off anyhow, because I told Eric I'd probably only be on for half an hour or 45 minutes, because I just wanted to come on to thank my fans and to thank Cactus for the gift and show you guys your love is what keeps me going. So thank you for popping in. We will talk tomorrow. Get that sleep that you need. We don't want you getting dizzy again. So you have a good night, Miss Angelina.
Good night, Angelina.
Good night. We love you. But yeah, so it's
And the only reason that she brought that up was because I saw this video on TikTok where this.
You finally gonna get your last load?
Where this woman, she said that they had just got done watching the Conjuring movie, and then she went into her kitchen and her Red Bull can that was empty, she placed there. You could see her place it there on the counter, and then it just flings off the counter. And then she's telling her boyfriend, she's like freaking out. Her boyfriend comes in the room, and then the refrigerator door, or was it was either the cabinet or the refrigerator door, opens up and they close it. They're like, he's like, I can't deal with this right now. And he walks out, and then she walks by the trash can, and the trash can lid opens, and it's one of those that you have to put down on the little pedal thing for the thing to open. So
Yeah, that's insane. That's insane. So,
and she has a few other videos like that too. And she's like, guys, I wish I was joking about this. I don't even know how I would set this up. And you would probably see like the strings and stuff if I was faking it. But you can't just put a can down and then immediately it go like.
the only way you can put them, and I've done it, and it you have to watch because it's cans, like I mentioned, my like cans and glasses. If you get a cold glass, especially if something has
But
ice
it was
in it,
empty.
okay, well that's different. But if you put it down, and the condensation in that will actually make the thing move.
Yeah, it was an empty Red Bull can. She placed it there. It wasn't moving at all. It wasn't even sliding or slipping or anything. And the next thing you know, a few seconds go by and it flings off the counter.
Yeah, if it flings off, dude, that's like I know I told you guys one time before on my microwave stand on the top shelf I have some containers, and on top of the one container there's this little basket, and I think it had French fries or something in it from one of the fast food places, and I just have like some what do I have in it? I can't remember what I have in it, but I'm standing there. It's been in the same place the whole time. And I'm standing there, and next thing you know, it comes flying. It doesn't fall. It comes flying past me, and I'm there like, holy shit, that's been there all this time. Why is it coming flying out now?
It's like something weird keeps on happening in the apartment. It's my witchy shelf that has all of my, like, tarot cards, my oracle cards, some of my crystals, that red Chinese thing.
Are you good now, Abby?
No, I'm trying now.
Okay, well, I'll stay up until you're done.
Okay, let me know when you hear it.
Okay.
And then I have a hook in the bookshelf, and it has my dream catcher on it, and then it also has a pendulum, one of those pendulums on it. And every once in a while, I'll go over there. I think that it's Milo that messed around with things, because sometimes things would be messed up on the shelf. That I disclose as Milo. But lately, I've had that giant tote lid across the entire bookshelf. Nothing can touch it, and I still go over there, and the pendulum and the dream catcher are down.
Wow. Yeah, well, we've had weird things going on, but of course, I don't know. It's again, things that go on that you can't explain. So we're already on here for an hour and 45 minutes, which I said I wouldn't do.
So if that happens to you, stop watching crazy movies, scary movies, or watch more. I would say
watch more.
Maybe stop for like a few days.
What we're going to have to start doing is start logging stuff. Like every time something like this happens, make a log, because that's the only way. Like we can tell. The people that watches us here are amazing. Like they know that we're not going to tell them a bunch of bullshit. They know if we tell them that we're not bullshitting, with this happened. But if we were
proof, we would show you
and that's
too.
just it. And if we were somewhere else, and they're like, oh, they're a little wacko, and they would really make fun of us and cut us down and everything. But like we swear to God, like none of this shit that we are saying is bullshit. It's facts. Like I could tell you stories. Like when my dad passed away, I know I said it on here before. The night of his funeral, I'm laying in bed and I hear Diane, and I'm there like, it sounds like Dad, Diane. And I look, and my dad is sitting right beside my bed. He appeared to me in his favorite chair that was downstairs, right there in vivid color to me. And he said, I'm all right. I'm okay now, and disappeared. So, Doesn't remember where this live.
Well, I remember when we were in the old house when we first moved in. You remember how me and Abby were freaked out because I saw a guy at the edge of my bed and he touched my leg.
Yeah, I do remember that.
For like a week, we would not sleep in that room.
That's why you guys changed your room eventually.
Yeah.
So yep, I remember that.
That was. I don't know if that was the beginning of what was to come, or if that was even the same spirit.
Yeah. We started off for me coming on to thank you guys for being such loyal, loving, beautiful, amazing, faithful, loyal, incredible fans and followers, and we ended up here. So, but that happens all the time, don't it? So, but with that being said, we are going to say adios amigos to you. And thank you guys again. The whole meeting for me to come on here was the show. And like I said again, more people need to do this. It's not about us. It's to tell the world how amazing and wonderful you guys are. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts. You guys, thank you so much for the birthday wishes. Thank you for the present. Thank you for the birthday love. Thank you for the birthday viewing. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I can't wait to see those cards.
Yeah.
I cannot wait.
What we will do, Cactus, because Abby said she thought they were going to be in a couple of days ago. So as soon as they come in, we will come on and do another live like this real quick so we can show everybody Gabriella's cards. But I did want to make sure that you guys, I know we skipped this week and this is supposed to be an amazing month. So far it is, I think so. Just to show you that the love that you guys have, everybody needs to have a fan base like I have. And if nobody else does it, we want to show you and tell you over and over again that we love you to death and you guys are the greatest and you're what keeps me going. So, but
we appreciate everything you guys do for us.
Absolutely. So, thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you for showing up. And with that, I'm going to say we love you guys so much and continue doing what you're doing. Don't ever change. Thank you, B Squared. Thank you for anybody that might be in the background that we don't know of that's watching. Any lurkers there that's trying to be nosy. I tricked you, didn't I? But I love you guys. So good night, guys. Thank you. I love you.
Bye, guys.
Love you. You guys are awesome. Don't ever forget that.